Welcome into another season review of the Leeward Islands career mode. Had a pretty disappointing game against Guiana Cricket Club, but we still managed to get third. So that just means we've just had a couple of steady seasons now where we've moved pretty well in the competition. So we've had just our fifth season conclude. And yeah, pretty happy with how the team's tracking. We will go over that Guiana result. So they got through to 533 with Allen 159, Mandel 93, Ramdean 3 for 91, Peters 3 for 120. We got through to 344 with Andrew with a very impressive 173, Ramdean again featuring with 58. And then 279 we got through. We had to follow on Gittins 57, Peters 48 there, and a 10 wicket win for the cricket club there. So the standings will show that we made the final, loss to Trinidad there, but we won the 20 over competition. So a very, very pleasing season. So let's go over the player records and see how people performed for, first and foremost, the Leeward Islands Cricket Club. For team, no, it wasn't for team, for the first class competition. And you'll see that the runs are fairly spread across, with a few batsmen averaging into the 40s. Andrew with that big score, getting 399 runs at 49.88. Murray with a good season, 362 at 40. Anything above 40 is pretty decent. Foster for a season, 350s and 100, average of 34.5. Pretty happy with how Sean Foster went. Powell Paul in those 3 games, average of 46.83. Radbert Marley, an average of 41.83, contributing a few runs. Not too much with the ball though. Crafton, 221 runs at 44, including 100. Hooper, a couple handy scores, 162 at 27. Giddens, 144 at 68 there. Peters, a few runs there too. Mitchell, a couple games, 124 at 31. Jamal Brown, pretty disappointing season for Jamal Brown. Joseph was a bit up and down. Ramdean, pretty good in his game that he had. Cooper just continues to slide for Sebastian Cooper. Hopefully we can get Cooper just amended there and get him up and running. So the wicket takers, by far the best bowler in our campaign, Race Mitchell, who had an impressive debut for the West Indies. 7 wickets, 4 for 60 his best figures at test level now. He will be a regular part of that West Indies team. Real talent, exceptional season. 21 wickets at 20. 20 wickets for Azari Joseph at 25. 19 wickets at 27.32 for Chad Peters. Great season. Just no one else sort of really taking the mantle though. 7 wickets at 37 for Hooper. Ramdas 5 at 61. Marley a very indifferent season with the ball. This means his average is 45 for the season end. Need that to come down a wee bit. Overall, a lot of work to do in the one-day competition, first class competition. We want to push for a title in the next 1 to 2 seasons. One-day competition seen us made the final. We were in sublime form throughout. Murray, what a season. 421 runs at 84. Brown, 397 at 56. 372 runs for Port, 53. The good averages continued. 257 for Foster at 64. Giddens, 165 at 33. That's pretty nice for the all-rounder. Mitchell, a bit low on his number. So was Cooper and Joseph for that matter. The wicket taking, Mitchell again. 20 wickets at 16.55. 15 wickets at 25.73 for Peters. I thought Peters was exceptional this season. Really stepped up. 13 wickets for Ramdas at 30.85. Not too bad for the league. He's still learning his craft. 10 wickets for Marley at 37.7. And now for the Leeward Islands for the 20 over competition. 20 over comp. It's not the current year. So we had some players step up. Fraser McGurk, Cooper, decent season in the end. 12 games, 28.08 average, 250. So you get another opportunity at the club. John, I thought was quite good. John's already played for the West Indies. He's not a bad player. Gittins needs to get that batting average up. 12.71, the average is not good enough. He bowled all right for us though. Should be as good in bits and pieces. Sadazai was nice. But yeah, great campaign in the end. Like, we had a really good bowling attack, I felt, that done a lot of damage in that competition. It's very hard to track those stats. So yeah, like, just going over the tour with the West Indies. So the world rankings, see the West Indies 9th in the test rankings. They are 9th in the one-day rankings, and in the 20 over stuff, 8th. So a lot of work to do to turn a boost up. So we should be able to check the international rankings now for a couple of our players in our squad that have made it. So Race Mitchell, his ranking. I believe he's got may not have a ranking yet. Joseph certainly does. There's the, did it pop up for Mitchell before? No, it didn't. It hasn't popped up yet. He hasn't officially entered the rankings. But yeah, Joseph in the test rankings, 16th in the world, 48th in one day international, and 26th and 20 over. Actually, 30 years of age. We just need him in the team. He's a really good veteran player for us. And yeah, the other player that got a bit of time for the West Indies was Jamal Brown. So he does have a batting ranking of 176 in the world. But yeah, good to see Jamal Brown there. Yeah, the performances for the team at the moment, to say the least, we've got runner-up and third. That is major improvement on many aspects of the cricket club. Record partnerships. Obviously, we won't be playing Kenya anytime soon. 39, deepers, that's awful. So top score is 252 for SC Williams. That's a beatable milestone. Fastest 50, 36.77. 1,000 runs in the season, not going to happen now, just with the lack of games. Any records tumbling here? Samaditha, 184 highest innings against West Indies emerging. Carson Murray with some impressive figures there. 524 runs in the season. That is certainly beatable if some men get into form. Pretty happy with that 391 at the top of there. Yeah, partnerships. So you have taken out one of the partnerships here as well, like Brown and Andrew with that 336 in 2026. The other ones tumbling here. We'll look at the one-day ones as well. Yep, Murray and Paul, 162 versus Jamaica Cricket Club. So yeah, not a bad we progress after 5 seasons now. Like, we're really established. We've won a trophy now, which was the 20 over one. We made the playoffs, couple of nines for the one-day competition. We want to do a lot better than that, though. We want to stay in perfection. The next protocol is the 20 over competition, where we'll be looking to defend our titles. So smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.